Well, I just wanted to share a few thoughts again on this situation that the whole community's been speaking on for quite some time now, about this situation with Diane and Wendy and her followers. Mainly, this goes to the people who love and care about Diane on a personal level. Her friends, those who are standing behind her and supporting her vigorously and emotionally and aggressively. Now, here on YouTube, we're going to have people with varying opinions on subjects, good things. Alright? Some people are going to agree and disagree and have thoughts. There's a mixture of emotion that is involved in any situation within the drama community. So I thought that I had an observation. It hasn't really happened to me personally, because I've been speaking out on this for about a week now. Molly and I, and some others. I support Molly, and I support Tiffany, and I support those that are doing the work to bring this situation to light. I support that. Those are my friends. I consider them my friends. And other people too as well that are speaking up on the situation with how the donations for St. Jude were asked for and how it was portrayed to the community that it was going to work. I don't have a dog in the fight as far as can I sit here and say, well, I'm upset because I gave money to Diane's channel and I want to know where the receipts are for the St. Jude's, because I made it clear when I was giving money to her channel. If people go back and look at the super chats, and I know some people have, you can see that just about every time I went in there, I dropped her money. And that was at a time when I enjoyed the content of her channel. She has put out some very interesting lives. And then, at first, if you go back and you look through her videos, the lives were about something. About an issue, a current event, something going on. And then it started to slip over and more into the drama of it all, like who's better than who. And then it started to be a little bit of bashing, and, it started to be a little bit of Diane's channel growing big based on the hurt feelings of someone else. Some of the people in Diane's chat have been nasty to other people, and you can hear in several of Diane's videos that she's not responsible for what her subs say. And like if someone spoke out against Diane or Wendy on anything, or Randy on anything, and they came back into the chat would just tear them apart. That's when I started to lessen my donations. See, because when I got paid, when my channel was monetized, some people know that I had a pretty good channel, and I was really deep into this drama and some true crime and some other things. I was earning. My channel earned about an average of $700-800 a month. I would take a percentage of that. I told myself when I started making money off of YouTube, one, as I would add to the equipment that I was using to put videos out, with software and hardware, and like this Yeti. I bought that with money I made, and some of the cameras and the two monitors that I have and some of the software that I was using. I would just put it back into making better videos, and I would also take a percentage out and find channels that I liked, like Gray Hughes, and even when me and Gray Hughes were arguing, I'd still slip in there under a troll name and give him donations. because he was doing well, and I wanted to encourage him to do well. I would always give the Dianes because she had a big channel, and at that time I felt like she and Wendy were, a lot of people felt this way, that they were like motherly. And I thought that they were reasonable. I never saw anything hypocritical back then. I see it now. And I'm really kind of disappointed in Wendy, the way she went at Kay Smalls. Because that's faith shaming. And, in America, we can't discriminate against, color, creed, the way the body looks, and people's religious freedom. And we all know that Kay Smalls loves Jesus. And when they began to call her Satan, that was wrong. But here's what I want to talk about with the situation. The people who love Diane, and there's a lot of them, I went over to, I go in and see some chats, and anybody that spoke up against or gave their opinion on what they feel like is going on with this St. Jude's thing, some people think that Diane scammed. Some people think that Diane pocketed money. And to be honest with you, with her not showing some kind of proof of it, because it's a simple thing. Just as simple it is for someone to super chat her based on, some people were encouraged to super chat because they felt like they were giving to a channel that was giving to St. Jude's. And and that will make you, if you're, let's say you're considering hitting that money button, with someone saying, hey, this goes to St. Jude's, that encourages you to do that mentally. It's thought-provoking. It encourages you to do that. There's another incentive to give her some of that money. But some of these people that are defending her, that are her friends, the nastiness that they're putting out here publicly. Well, that person this, and they're disgusting, and they're vile, and liars. And you know what that does is it hurts Diane. That encourages people to dig deeper, and it makes her look guilty when her own friends can't be reasonable and logical. It's bad enough that Diane's not being reasonable and logical at this point. But I just want to speak up. I think that the people that care about Diane and that love her and feel like that she shouldn't be going through this and that they want to support her, they don't need to be going and making attacks at other people for having a different opinion. Because your words, your mean, nasty words, however self-satisfying they might be for the moment, that falls back on Diane. And that makes other people think, so this person was nasty to me? Well, let me gather up a few of my friends and we'll dig into this situation and we'll make it harder for Diane. So people might say things and do things and dig into things because her friends won't stop running their mouths and being nasty and vile. Now, part of my reason for being upset and dismayed, dismay is a good word, disappointed with Diane and Wendy, is the face shaming or Kay Smalls. I don't like that. I can handle it when people do it my way. And the fact that Diane reached out to that Blue Ridge based on self-centeredness. The child who is suffering from cancer. Because that's what the point is. That's what the point is. If you're saying, hey, you can watch my channel, you super chat me, I will give 100% of any super chat you give to me to help these children survive. By the time a child reaches St. Jude's, they're on the verge of losing their life. And for me, and I'll say this for me, because Diane is opinionated, and when she sees something that she doesn't like, she's opinionated. The fact that Diane reached out to Blue Ridge, the young mother who shared her child with us. Under no provocation, she decided that she wanted to do that and share with us. What a brave young lady. And I thank her for that. For Diane to reach out to her and say, hey, I wish you would take that video down because I don't like the comments under it and it's making me look bad. That's a little bit too far, you guys. And there's just no way that she can explain that. I'd like to see any one of her supporters explain that. There's been people saying, oh, that Blue Ridge, she just wants to get on the hate train and she's trying to get money. You know, I asked BTS about a comment that she made, and she said she didn't make that comment, but I saw the screenshot. That's where the last straw goes, because you guys, even if Diane shows us 100% receipts, we can't take, it won't take away from the fact that Diane personally disregarded the thoughts and feelings of a mother who was suffering with a child who benefited from St. Jude's. So I would encourage Diane's friends to lighten up. Speak behind the scenes. Do not be nasty. Oh, that Tiffany, she's evil. She's Satan. No, she's not. She's someone who has a different opinion. Nobody thinks Diane is Satan. I don't. I think, hey, you've been for the last 3 years basing your channel on someone else's feelings and drama, and it's bound to come back your way if anybody sees something that you're doing. My wish for the community is that this thing resolve itself, and I'm hoping that Diane comes out looking well, and I have faith in that. I have faith that she will. I have faith in that. But this is what it is. It's all about money, and money is the root of all evil. If we're spiritual at all, we know that greed and power and money is the root of all evil. Right? So I want to leave this live with something God put on my heart about it. And it comes from 1 Timothy 6:10, chapter 6, verse 10. And it says, for the love of money is the root of all kinds of evils. It is through this craving that some have wandered away from the faith and pierced themselves with many pangs. Now when we think about that, this is all based on money. Okay, this is all based on money. It all goes back to money and the children. Wealth gained hastily will dwindle. Okay? It's based on money and popularity. So I'm hoping that the community can get past this. Not much hate has come my way. I've been speaking up on it. And I would hope and encourage those that care for Diane to lighten up a little bit. Because in the end, you're only making it worse for Diane. You're only making it worse for Diane by being overly assertive and overly aggressive about this. Just love Diane. And be there for her behind the scenes. And quit snapping so much at people about it. We all say amen to that.